Greetings and salutations, dear viewers, and welcome to Let's Play 1000 Amps. This is a game that I did a Maiden Reactions of a while back. It's available on Steam right now. You can see I've already played through a bit of it just there in the Maiden Reactions. I since went on to beat the game, and it's still kind of a great game. So, I'm doing a Let's Play for y'all, so let's power on and see where our adventure takes us. Of course, as I mentioned, I have already beaten the game, so let's call us... I already have a Naka, so let's go with Nakate. Okay. Well, now I'm insulted. I'm a little dude. Hi, Auto. I can jump. It said you can jump with WASD, that's pressing up on WASD, so press W. But you can also just press space. Now, as you can see, everything only exists if you step on it. Well, it doesn't only exist. You can only see it after you've stepped on it. So there's a lot of blindness. At least until later. But we'll get to that. We also can't jump very high. Yeah. Kinda like this one. You can already see I can jump at least 2 blocks up now. More than I could before. And now look at how high I can jump. Whee! Whee! That is some jumping that I can do. Target! Once you turn on all of the nodes in a single area, you lock this area to be permanently on. If I ever come back to this area, it will be this lit up once again. Also, it lights up the entire room, so you can see everything. If you press enter, you can look at a map, and you can see there is actually a small map for each of the areas that you've fully explored. Even though I was up here, I didn't completely map it out. I didn't turn on all the nodes, so it doesn't show up there. Looking around the map, you have to use the arrow keys to look around the map, but when you do, you fly around. And if you press the center, it centers back on wherever you happen to be. It would be really nice if these arrows, wouldn't move you in such huge increments. Or if I were able to zoom in and out the map some. And I seem to remember in my other playthrough I didn't manage to zoom the map out at one point, and I have no idea how or what caused it or anything. So, yeah, that's actually something. If anybody knows how the crap that worked, I am all ears. But we have 2 options now. We can go either right or left. It doesn't actually matter which way you go. And we once again must venture into the darkness. Jump pretty high, but we don't have all the nodes yet. Ah! There it is! Ah, and there's this little thing. If you stand on this, it'll actually ping out and show you everything in the room. Whee! It's a guy! Hey, you! Why you gotta not come back? No! Man. One thing to be careful of is there could not be a floor there. You don't know where this connects to the next area. So using the map is actually helpful in knowing that I can look here and I know that over here is probably the only area that's actually going to be directly connected to another area. They're not going to put in bottomless pits over a place that you cannot go to. They won't just drop you into the void. Now, I don't know what I'm doing, so we have to blindly explore, and we got a seed. Alright, so our helper person's going to tell us about the seeds. It's essentially a free win in a room for every 5 of those that you have. You don't actually need them. Even to 100% the game, you don't need all of the seeds. Or I should say you don't need to use the seeds to 100% the game. There are a couple rooms, though, that they probably intended you to use the seeds on. There we go. There are a couple rooms that they probably intended you to use the seeds on, but you don't have to. You actually get something near the end of the game that makes even the seemingly impossible rooms possible. Hey. Man, I could have got that if I was paying attention and, like, moved to one side or something. Now, you would think, then, that maybe we're not going to be coming back to these rooms, since this is almost tutorial-like. But we can come back a long time later, but we can. And I guess we're just never going back up that way. Not now. This game plays very much like a Metro... Hey, it's you again! Where'd he go? Aw. You can see our little radar thing says that there's a block down there, but we can't get to it. We can't get down there at all, really. So, I guess we're not going that way. But then going back over here, since we did light up this entire room, it stays lit up. But if you go over here, everything's dark again. Hey, it's him again. Hey, you! Dang. Well, the only other way for us to go is down, so down we go. You don't actually have to use your mouse early on. It did say to get used to clicking. But you're actually not going to be doing any clicking right away. There we go. These are all one-way platforms, as you may have guessed. You can walk on the flat end or butt up against it and pass through from the other side, so one-way platforms. Now over here, it doesn't look like there should be any floor, but I'll be careful anyway. Yeah, okay, so we don't have to worry about falling through the floor anytime soon. Ah, there we are. That is all 6 of them. Now, if you recall, the room up above was that one that we saw that dude in and we couldn't do anything for. But now we can actually jump up here and go light it on up. And now we have that room lit. To light up some rooms, you actually have to do it in kind of a roundabout way like that. You actually have to figure out how best to approach a room. Even where you enter from may determine whether or not you can complete that room. And actually, now that we've lit up this room, we can go up here. Since the room is fully powered, we have our full jump height, which means we can jump way out the top. Ha! Now these are going to be a little trickier to get to. Now I fell out of the room, but we lit them all up and they stay lit. Okay, so I'm not going to the left, because I'm going to the right. Ah! Conveyor belts! Way. Conveyor belts are typically triggered by square blocks like this. So especially once you get an ability later on, you have to touch that block, and even though all of the conveyor belts are there, you have to touch that block for any of them to appear. And that's actually useful in completing rooms later. Heck, it's useful in completing this one. And as it turns out, there was only one all this time. Now, if you go back in, since everything is lit up all the way, immediately all of the conveyor belts are triggered again. That actually causes some complications in 100%ing a room, but it all works out in the end. Oh, and then this room has these duders in it. I'm not sure we can complete this room right now. Wah! Well, I guess not. Yep. No! No! Poe. Gonna have to make our way back to that room. Hey, it's him again. Hey, you! Now, if memory serves, you can't fall out of this room. No, you can't. Cannot fall out of this room. Good to know. Just have to find all the little things. And blindly searching for them is troublesome, but we're going to be working on something to help us out with that. But I'll get to that when we get to it. We're still technically in the little tutorial area. I can get things that are up there, but I imagine I'm going to be needing more of the power things to get the jump to be able to reach that high. As has been explained, the more you get, the higher you can jump. So if you can't quite get where you're shooting for, just go find another one of those and you may be able to. Okay, so I fell through the right there. Hey, Norm. And we can't do anything in this room. We'll be back, though. I'm shooting for 100%ing this game. And by 100%ing it, I mean I'm shooting for... Oh, right, this room. I don't remember where it was! Okay, there's another one of these in the next room, and I have to do kind of a blind jump to get over there, so let's just hope I land on it. Yes! Oh, thank you. Okay, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. Target! Hooray! It worked! Ah, and we encounter a new tile. What these tiles do will be explained shortly. Specifically, target! Once we get in that little machine there. And now we can teleport. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. This is not a completely broken mechanic. First of all, there are these blocks over here which are unteleport-toable. And as our friend person is explaining to us, if our battery is empty, you can't teleport at all. You have to get at least one of these nodes to be able to teleport. Add to that, it will suck all the light, all the activated blocks out of the 9 blocks adjacent to you. If you do it when the room is not at full power. So when the room is full power, you can just kind of teleport around and do whatever. And the only way out is to teleport over here. And of course we can't see, so even if we could teleport, it's not too super helpful. This room looks like it has a large open floor, and that does not make me feel good. Oh, we can't jump that high, but we can teleport that high. And you see all the blocks over there are now dark. This will even darken the lit squares, so it kind of makes it difficult to get your power up. And now here you would say, hey, we can't jump that high. Well, that's teleporting. And once again, teleport here, and we've just sucked that light out, and we have to go over and activate it again. To get up there, though, we can technically just teleport up there. Boop. You can teleport while you're in the air. You can actually abuse your momentum and teleport somewhere right as soon as you jump, and you can get a lot of vertical height. Like, I can click way up here, and as soon as I jump, hit teleport. And get way the crap up there. That is important later. It's a power-up. Ah, now we can get over there. Because I can jump up here. If I teleport now, I'm just going to destroy that block, so... Ah, there is a nice little power-up orb thing up there. So we'll want to go get it, and then take a look around. There we are! Way. Oh, that isn't good. Something's happening to our person friend. I think you're our person friend. Actually, this is our person friend. She's the one that was helping us out all up until now. The intruder was the dude we were seeing. Okay, so we need power back to the 4 branches of the amp tree system. You can see there used to be a big power-up thing up here with the 5 things. The top one's still kinda lit. We have to light the other 4. Once we get power back, we can try to defeat the intruder. Heck yeah! Getting going! Going and getting and going and getting. I have no idea where all of these things are. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Maybe, maybe not. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing one up here. Yay! This is our central hub. If I could friggin' jump up there. This is our central hub. It is where we go to get to everything. It'd be nice if this thing didn't, like, spam around the map at 100 miles an hour. But this is where we go to get to everything. Now, in the Maiden Reactions, I mistakenly went up to the upper left, and you can go in here, but you're really not going to accomplish much with these guys here. Turn on light, and they fly over to try to turn it off. where you are intended to go is off to the right side. And we'll actually be starting with the upper right path. I think technically you could do the lower right path if you really wanted to, but we're going to be tackling the upper right path. There's something up there that will make the entire rest of the game go a lot smoother. So that said, until next time, everyone, when we venture out to restore power to the amp tree system.